I need to get on here and rant because I'm pissed off as a Bears fan that my team is considering moving to Indiana. Gary, Hammond, wherever, it doesn't matter, Indiana. And I don't quite know who's to blame for this. I don't know if it's J.B. Pritzker, if it's Illinois taxpayers, if it's George McCaskey, if it's Brandon Johnson, or if it's Indiana politicians, but somebody's at fault, and my team is going to leave Chicago because of it. And it's ridiculous. They wouldn't be able to call themselves the Chicago Bears and play next to smokestacks in Hammond, Indiana, where the entire area of that lake is polluted, and nobody lives there. It's just industrial hell, pretty much, looking like a Doom Eternal map down there, okay? I don't want my football team playing there, okay? I'm probably more upset at the Bears organization and J.B. Pritzker than I am at Billy Donovan, which is saying a lot because you would expect stupid stuff like this from Billy Donovan, but now we've got one season where it looks like the Bears have finally turned something around. They finally got it a little bit figured out. You know, you've got your franchise quarterback, you've got an offense that seems somewhat competent, and yes, you've got stuff to clean up on defense, and yes, you lost your running backs coach, and yes, you lost Ian to the Falcons, but none of that matters because you look like you're finally going in the right direction. And now you think it's the Bears are going to move to Indiana? I mean, why don't we just move the Cubs to Wisconsin? Why don't we just have the Fighting Illini play football in Missouri? I mean, why don't we just move the Blackhawks to Naperville? Where does this stop? Where is the stopping point for this nonsense? Because I'm sorry, if the Bears move to Indiana, I might as well just become a Packers fan. Because if you're going to move one of the most storied franchises out of one of the greatest cities in the world, I don't know what else is possible. I mean, I think the issue stems from the McCaskies not having enough money to fund their own stadium in Chicago, and they don't like Soldier Field because I get it, Soldier Field sucks, but it's also historic, and it's fine, and it's good enough. And I'll tell you, I would much rather go to a game at Soldier Field than go to a super nice stadium in Hammond, Indiana, and watch my Bears play in Indiana. I don't even know where I was. I lost my train of thought. But I'm just upset, man. All of this comes down to greed. None of this is for the fans. None of the fans want this. None of the fans want this, the team to be playing in another state. And I get the cope. I've heard the cope of, the Giants and the Jets play football in New Jersey, so what's the big deal? Indiana is not the New Jersey of Chicago. Naperville is the New Jersey of Chicago, okay? Indiana is kind of like, I don't even know how to. Indiana's kind of like the Bronx, but not even the Bronx. It's like if you put the worst parts of the Bronx onto Staten Island and then made it its own state. It's not even comparable, okay? It's just such a ridiculous notion that you think after a touchdown you're going to start singing "You're the pride and joy of Indiana." I don't get it. It all comes down to greed. And if you can't afford to build the stadium yourself, then sell the team to somebody who can. Because Chicago fans do not want this team to be playing in Indiana. And you think, I want you to look me, I mean, you can't look me in the eye, but I want you to, with a straight face, tell me that you think all of these rich season ticket holders who live on the north side are going to fly their helicopter all the way down to Hammond, Indiana to go to a game. Because it's not my opinion that matters. It's the opinion of all of these rich season ticket holders, and guess where they all live? Wilmette. They all go to New Trier. Their kids go to Stevenson. They all live on the north side, okay? If they even go to public school at all. I mean, these are some old money folks, and they don't even know that this part of the world exists, okay? The only time that they see this part of the world is when there's a storm over Lake Michigan, and they have to fly their helicopter around Lake Michigan to get to their mansion, their little summer mansion in Michigan, okay? I mean, come on. Are you kidding me? Like, I'm sorry, I just need a moment because this is ridiculous. You get one good season. You've got Ben Johnson, who, by the way, lives up near Hallis Hall, okay? You think he's going to want to commute 2 hours in traffic, game traffic, to every single home game? That's not even a home game at this point, okay? All the players probably live up there too, you know? Like, nobody is benefiting from this, apart from the McCaskey family, okay? This is not good for the fans. This is not good for Ben Johnson. This is not good for the culture that Ben Johnson worked so hard in year one done to turn around. Okay, you've got good, better, best. You've got the entire city activated, essentially. I think to Kenny Dillingham at ASU talking about activate the Valley. Well, Ben Johnson's found a way to activate Chicago, and now the second that this city is activated, you want to move them to fucking Indiana? Are you kidding me? Like, even beyond the headlines of how Gary is the worst city in the U.S., it's not even in the same state. I don't get it. I don't get it. I kind of saw this coming. I don't remember which game it was, but Ben Johnson gave Kevin Warren a game ball after a victory, after a good, better, best chant, or before a good, better, best chant. And I think that was a mistake. I think he has enabled this creature to meddle where he shouldn't be meddling. I would rather the Bears play at Soldier Field for the next 100 years. Soldier Field, yeah, it sucks, but it's not FedEx. It's not like we're the Commanders. And to be honest, I'd rather you plop the Commander Stadium in Chicago and we play there for God knows how long than us playing in a beautiful stadium in Indiana. Okay, and here's another thing. Okay, when the Bills made their new stadium, where did they put it? They put it right next to Old Highmark, and they kept it open. They didn't build a roof because do you want to know why? Because that allows for a home field advantage in the playoffs. Okay, the only reason, in my opinion, that the Bears were in that game against the Rams as long as they were, because I think the Rams were the better team. Okay, part of the only reason they were in that game as long as they were is because the Bears were able to practice in that weather that the game was going to be played in all week long, and that's a genuine advantage that we would be losing by moving our team to a dome, let alone moving our team to Indiana. But I digress. There's so much. I could go on for hours talking about how stupid Kevin Warren and JB Pritzker and all these fucks that don't care about that aren't fans. Like, it's frustrating, and I don't even know what to say.